So welcome back, guys. And we are watching the game between Ariella Tello and her opponent, a round 7 game. And she's clearly winning the queen just now. They're very nice, easy tactic. Which she has just executed. And she just won the queen against the opponent right now. So this is a round 7 of the third Queen's Chess Championship. And we are watching the game as it progresses. Um, we will do our best to bring all the games to you. That is our intention. Again, emphasizes the value of opening preparation, which is important as well in chess to some degree. Um, I do know what she's planning from that line. Um, Welcome back to the final round. We'll shortly take you through the pairing for the round, even as we take some time to go through some of the boards to understand what is possible in the respective spaces. Um, is that not just a free bishop that she's having? It is a free bishop. Wow, that's a nice checkmate. Nice checkmate. I was trying to understand what the idea was, hanging a bishop and then attacking the other bishop, planning a simple, straightforward checkmate. Well done, Tello. We get some time to go look at other boards. We get some time to go look at other boards uh, over the next few minutes. We hopefully can get a chance to see what's going on the respective boards. And that was a well done game. She'll be here shortly telling us how she has won. She's raising her hand, having won her game, and that has been very well done in her part. So on our side, we can get some time to look at the round 7 games. This is board 1. Let's look at board 1, see what's going on. Sasha Mongeli versus Julia Kadege. Sasha is white. This is like a King's Indian kind of setup. And it's very early. Again, board 2. Time situation is optimal for both players. Yvonne Mwashe playing on board 2 versus Felista Njama. Both of them have 4 out of 4, but both players. I'm not sure that they had 5 out of 5 or it's just Sasha who had 5. I think it's only Sasha. Yvonne has only lost one game. This is to Mungeli Sasha WFM. And in this instance, uh, this is Philidor. And white plays correctly. Although surprisingly, you may find that black actually is quite okay. You may assume that black is worse, but it's not an easy kind of conversation. And good job, Sunshine. Good job. I was watching your video, watching the stream. How was your game? That means you're very happy. That was the last game of the tournament.
Yeah, but
Alarm-
we didn't win.
You didn't win what? You didn't win the tournament itself.
No,
Mm, mm.
the top 10 wasn't the top 10.
You're not didn't finish the top 10. Yeah, but this is a very big.
The top 15.
Come tell us how your game went.
They blended the queen.
Did they really blunder the queen or you just what is that?
The queen!
Nothing. Oh, just this one. It's
Is it bad?
sorry. Yeah, come Sunshine, come tell us.
And I can have the water that's over there.
Where did you take the other things for sound or it is on? That's not our water channel. You can't use it. Good job. Let us go and change the camera to a different spot where we can watch other games. So, guys, I think we'll let you guys enjoy the full board for a moment as we go and adjust very slightly what to a new board as well. You can go and pick a new board because the first thing we're pulling up in the
It is so fast. Like, but anyway, it was natural moves. Like, that's the way where I used to play, right? I think that's the way I used to play. But it's a way that I didn't notice it.
Did we share the link? No, we didn't. Yeah. Okay, so this is where we are, the BGT boards, and the first game you're looking at is Angel Elfie versus Lucy Wanjiru. Let's see how this game is going. Looks like again this Alekhine thing. I'm not a fan. And then it transposes into a French kind of a structure. When we talk about a French structure, when we talk about a structure in chess, we talk about the pawn structure. What kind of pawn structure do we have? And this is similar to what you see in the French defense. And it may not be a very good idea, or actually, it's a good idea in this case because black wins a pawn immediately. And it looked as if black had a slight advantage. They've castled. I'm not sure why you'd give out that dark squared bishop. I think that's probably not a very good idea. And wow, in this position, black wins a knight and a pawn, and this does not look good for WCM Lucy Wanjiru. The young lady this is Angel Elfie. Her rating right now is her rating right now for Angel Elfie is she's unrated. Angel Effie is unrated actually, which is quite an interesting situation. She is unrated from Lighthouse Chess Club. I wonder whether she's 11 yet or 10, but she's really playing a very good game. And Lucy Wanjiru is in a bit of a problem. She's in a bit of trouble. I doubt that she'll be able to recover from this one. It's not easy because she's down 2 points and a piece. 2 points and a piece. There is no compensation. Winning such a game is always quite challenging to many inexperienced players. And um, what should we use to look to create complications where the pieces are fewest for the opponent. You can argue that the queenside pieces is where black is ahead. So if you can organize something quickly on the king side, then maybe you have a chance. But the king side is so strong, so that it's very hard to actually, do anything there. So again, this is a very nice move, trying complications, c4. The idea is that if you take d times c4 is not possible because the queen can take the rook on h8, but also after bishop takes on c4, as after pawn on b takes on c4, the bishop can take back on c4, and it doesn't look like you can take the bishop immediately because the rook is falling. The rook is falling on h8. I don't think Angel F will fall for that, so that tactic doesn't work. Let's go back to the game. Board 5 is already over. Let's see how it went. Doesn't look very nice for black. I think black may have had a tough game. Again, see this. No, for white didn't look very good for white. Is it who got in trouble here? Is it black or is it white? Yeah, I can't see the final outcome, but the way black is playing is very nice actually. So the way white is playing is very nice, and I mean they just win a whole rook. Nah, this is no, this is a blowout. This is a blowout by This is a complete blowout by the young CD Vishal. We have missed a fantastic game. The young girl has just beaten Ann Kungo and has won a very, very good game. I hope I'm not mistaken, but I think Ann Kungo resigned in this position, giving the young lady a clear win. we've really missed a very good game. But here is where the junior population is coming through. I think CD finishes with 5 out of 7, which is a very good performance. And she must be finishing in the top 10 by my estimation, because that is where 5 points is going to land you in this tournament. I believe at 5 points, she's definitely finishing amongst the top 10. Very good job and congratulations to CV Vishal, who has just won that game. If you go back to board number 2, you won Mwashe versus Felistana Njama. Let's see D4. Again, I remember that this is a rapid tournament. Yeah, we saw this earlier, and it at first it looks like black is able to is not able to castle, but in this position the blacking is fairly safe, partly because um, the queens are off the board, and then this check doesn't help because that is just losing a tempo. What I don't know is why in this position this move works, because you're attacking both the knight and the bishop. If the bishop moves back, the knight is taken. If the knight moves away, the bishop is taken. But here, white picked the extra pawn, and in this position, it's possible to claim that, in fact, I think black is lost in this position. Black is completely lost. This is actually checkmate, is it? This is actually checkmate. So this may have happened on the board, and yeah, this happened on the board, and but I'm seeing the game is going on, so I'm not sure what I'm missing. I'm seeing as if the game is going on. I think there must be some confusion in the order of the games. You may go later on and just zoom in to have a look at what's happening, then you can update you. But this would have been like in the previous round, the boards were a bit misnumbered, so maybe this is not exactly what happened. But that checkmate happened somewhere on the board. And then let's look at Elizabeth Kiara versus Maureen Kirigo, Makinjeri. Again, we are looking at so in general, this move is playable, but and some people actually like it. Knight c6, but what I encourage our players to do is in the queen's pawn to not bring this knight here until this pawn has moved to c5, because what that does is it allows you the opportunity to attack this pawn that's very strong. That's not the case here. However, the trade-off you get when you play the knight out immediately is that moves like e5 become easier. You've not moved that extra pawn, so you get an extra piece coming through, but it's not an easy kind of a conversation. Okay, so the play is not bad. Interesting choice. Is there? I don't understand that. Why is that being given away? Unless it's some deep opening preparation that I don't understand. No, it is not. It's just a pure piece loss. And now, yeah, there's some very interesting checkmates that can happen between knight rook and bishop, and there are also some serious risks that can happen in a position like this. So white also has to be a little bit careful, not overstretch, and they don't find themselves in an unpleasant position. Like they're losing something. One way to go is to bring your knight to f6 and knight to e4 to consolidate if you don't have a checkmate, and then you can quickly bring your king out, do the best you can. But white is much better in this position. White is much better. Sasha versus Maureen. You can see a weak pawn somewhere there. Good plan by Sasha. They're going to gang up on that isolated pawn. Maybe, is it too late to push it? It is too late to push it. Yeah, so maybe you can push it. Maybe you can push it. You can push it actually. I think you can push the pawn. Then after doubling, we play rook to d7. So yeah, interesting. I thought you could push the pawn, then the rook comes to d1, pinning that pawn once again. Then you move your knight down to your rook on d6. You move it down to d7. However, there's bishop to f4, and bishop to f4 literally stops that plan in the tracks. And I thought maybe you can now bring your knight down to a7, but now you still cannot pick. Sorry, c6. You still cannot pick this pawn. So the pin is coming. Maybe missing that line. It may happen exactly as you are proposing. This is a game on board one between Sasha and Julia. As that develops, you can go back to this very important game, board number 4. Let's see what has happened. Oh, and Black failed to see what was happening. It is interesting. So we left it at this position. And they lost their rook. I've seen what the plan was. But the plan is not good enough. Yeah. Whoa, wait a minute. Are those two pieces for a rook? Those are two pieces for a rook. So either something is very wrong, or Lucy, because she's now lost two pieces for a rook. And this is, I don't think that was forced. What happens when the queen retreats or goes to, let's say, c5? Keep your pieces active. Queen to c5. Yeah. Or f6. Or e7. E7 is probably best because it allows the next move. On second thought, maybe d5 was better. The rook can't come to d4 because the bishop can take it. Centralizing your pieces, so queen to d5 was probably the best move there. And very shortly, we are going to see bishop to b7, attacking the rook. And we're going to see rook to d8. And this position is lost. It's lost for white. But the moves they played are a bit strange. I'm not very clear about what has happened there. Yeah, because here leaving the knight wasn't forced. Just a very bad day for WCM. But also not take anything away from Angel Elfie because her play is actually very good. This move is a good move. And they're winning. Let's go back to Sasha. Sasha's game. Let's see what happens. No, that wasn't necessary, but it is what it is. And I think Sasha is happy with the draw. A draw secures first position. And I think at this stage, that is the most important thing. This position is slightly better for white because of the bishop in an open position. But then black's rook is extremely active. I think I take that back. This position is no, that's a bad move. Is it? You cannot play knight to e3. You can defend the knight. The knight has to move, and the rook is coming down to e5. And therefore, I think the move to be played here has to be knight to d6. From there, the knight can go to f4. The knight has to go to d6, can go to f4. I think streaming on Lichess is very good. You can see on the board there, Lucy has just played a move that seems like it's lost something. Okay, so then the knight did go to g6. Is that the last move? No, I think something else has happened. No, this is not the correct game. So the boards are mislabeled because the position I'm seeing looks different. The position I'm seeing on that board looks very different. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is the move. This is the board between Lucy and Angel. Also, this is the position actually. And Lucy is white. Lucy is white, and Lucy is completely winning. So let's have a look at it and see what happened. Look, the boards are not correctly labeled. Yeah, this is what we saw earlier. And black lost a piece just like this. It would be interesting if black was able to get back a piece. This is what I think happened. How that happened is not clear. Yeah, so this was the game, all right. Very nice. So black was able to get a fork and bring back a piece, but the position is still not very nice. Yeah, this is still completely winning for white, and the time is enough time. Okay. Okay, so that's the correct move there. Then let's try and see what game is taking place in the board in board number 3. Is it this game? It is this game. And Mackingery is black. And so I think these two boards are switched. And white is Elizabeth Kihara. And Gabi assessed this position. Yeah, so Maki did make a couple of mistakes. Versus Elizabeth Kihara did make a couple of mistakes against Oh, so Mark Injury played very well here. This is what we were seeing earlier. Yeah, he just gets from bad to worse. Essentially 2 pieces and 2 pawns up. So it is reasonable, quite good design. It will just be fine. Very well played. On board number 1, we thought that White had a slight advantage after the check. Not check, but yeah, let's see. I believe this. Yeah, we left it here, attacking the knight. Very nice tactic. So that if you take the pawn here, then bishop goes picks check, and the rook is falling. Yeah. I think there's a very strong possibility that black is going to end up better here. Okay, they're repeating. That makes it a draw. So they've repeated, agreeing to a draw, both players. I think out of respect, certainly a draw for a win. But in fact, in this position, it's arguable that the knight can go to g3, and white is in some trouble, really. So that is conceivable as an option. So do agree or played. Mwashe versus. So this is a game that is over as well. This was checkmate. And Mwashe versus Felice Tanjamo. This game is no over. And then Israel versus Ankumu again. This one also ended. Uh, is it over? No, I'm seeing they're still playing. So let's go check. This means the board is. So where we are right now, this is one of the last games. Very tricky move. I think Messi ought to have played. We have that board. No, we don't. Let's see. Is this the position? Not happening. Let's see whether it's been corrected. No, this is not it. Yeah, this is. So then to set the camera, this is what I found. Of course, black is completely lost. Where did we leave it? We left it somewhere here. And this was a fairly good plan, taking off both of those pawns. Check, attack with the knight, and you take everything because you can then make a new queen. And your new queen can easily. So here, very nice trap. If you play king to c3 carelessly, suddenly it's a draw. But I thought the best move for white was to play here, giving black moves, so black picks, and then you play your king to c3. And this king can't move, the next move is checkmate. But that is not what happened. So let's see how it went. Lucy played it clinically, really. Very simple here. First move. Yeah, now the king is the back rank. Very nice checkmate. Okay. And even the last game is done. The last game between Elise Kihara and Morin. The game is done. This is it. Sorry, no. This is it. And to believe that black has won. Morin must have won this one. Yeah, how did we get a queen for black? Let's see. We left it somewhere around here. This we saw. Then the queen was attacked. The double, okay, losing another pawn was picked. There's no threat there, opening for the bishop. It's a bit dangerous. Yeah, but that loses the queen immediately. That is such a bad move by white because bishop to c4 is a check. Is that what was played? The queen is lost. And this is reasonable. Yeah, that is reasonable. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the tournament we are looking at. This is the International Women's Day Chess Championship taking place at Clarion Hotel in Nairobi, and we have just witnessed the final round. We'll shortly we will shortly have a look at the final standing. If you look at the final standing in of the tournament, we can look at the board results. Bongeli Sasha draw versus Julia Kadenge. Mwashe Yvonne Adego versus Felista Wairimu. Yvonne won. Kihara versus Maureen won. Wanjiru Lucy versus Angel Gilana. Wanjiru won. CD Vishal won against Kung An. Riley Matingi won against Gishuga Wanjiru. Ariane Hera won against Nasra Rashid. Edna Diambo won against Sonia Mboya. Kamoni Elsie won against Brielo Wairimu. And Bridget Kagwira won against Tiga Masi. Magdalene Kipchumba won against Ange Serafin. Ivy Nyambura won against Mumbi Mutua. And Avril Joy Agata won against Charlene Stacy. And Taylor won against Talia. Tamara Waweru to finish on 3.5. And the final standing after 7 rounds, Mongeli Sasha WFM wins with 6.5. Mwasha Yvonne is second with 6. Maureen Jerry Kirigo is third with 6 as well. Julia Kadenge comes in number 3 with 5.5. Wanjiru Lucy finishes number 5. Felista Njama is number 6. Riley Matingi number 7. Kidi Vishal Karya number 8. Kamoni Elsie number 9. And Ariane Hera number 10, with Edna Adhiambo just finishing on the number 11 position. Quite interesting that 4.5 may actually make it and get some to some point, because Elsie, Ariane, and Edna finished on 4.5. And our beautiful Ariella Chelo is on number 22 out of number 44, half on 2.5. Her first tournament, really. Let's see what her performance is and whether she'll get an initial rating from this tournament. And she has done very, very well to score 3.5 out of 7 in this tournament. So this is what we have. I have a feeling that I didn't share with you guys the full board, so you've missed everything that I've been saying. But in fact, this is the final standing. Round number 7. After round number 7, then this is our final standing. You can check these results on chessresults.com. And yeah, the games that are going on right now, those are friendly games, but the tournament itself is over and done. And now we're waiting for the prize giving ceremony. It's been a wonderful, wonderful event, good results, good play all round. International Women's Day 2023, thanks to the Women's Commission of FIDE, Chess Kenya, and all the organizers of this event. It's been a wonderful, wonderful event. And we keep doing our best to try and bring these items. It will take us some time to get it perfectly done, but we'll keep improving step by step. Do support us, like the channel, put a comment in, and over time we'll build this capacity to stream events and make it possible for you to watch from wherever you are. But most importantly, also to keep this on record so that you can later visit when these juniors are as strong as we think they're going to be. This has been your host and the person streaming the event, Dr. Victor Ngani, 2018 National Chess Champion, national team member multiple times. Hopefully I get back to play chess. I hope I don't get lost and get into streaming full time. But this is also an important part that someone has to play. Thank you very much, guys. For those who've been watching, Duke, Bash, Misheka, the team that has been commenting on chat, I appreciate every single ounce of support that you have given us. We look forward to yet another stream. Tomorrow we will be at Nairobi Gymkhana covering day 2 of the Waridi Chess Ventures, the chess festival that is taking place. Another very, very strong tournament that's happening over there. We hope that we'll be able to cover that tomorrow at some point. So see you tomorrow.